Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Pisces, we're doing a snapshot of you. Going to get a little bit of perspective here. We're going to see who you really are, how other people perceive you, what most people misunderstand about you, how that affects you in relationships, and what is your untapped potential. So we're going to do it. We're going to start with the L key deck, and then I've got my Moonology Oracle deck, and then I've got the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot. And that's how it's going to be. That's it. That's what we're going to do. All right, then. Let's see, Pisces, who my Pisces really are, my Pisces friends. Let's look at them. Pisces. Who you really are. She who aches, sadness, solitude, silent withdrawal. What? My gosh. Okay. How others perceive you. She who brings light, light, serenity, and beacon. Well, that's interesting. Wow, there's a lot people don't see. Well, I don't know. I could say that this is almost like, I'm kind of seeing like, oh, what's her name? Mother Teresa. I was going to call her Aunt Teresa. I don't know why. Maybe you have an Aunt Teresa. Maybe you are an Aunt Teresa. But I was kind of seeing like a Mother Teresa. Like someone who, with this energy, like the world perceives you doing good things, but there's like your own sorrow inside. Or you have sorrow because of the good things that you feel you need to do around you. Like people think, oh, you're the bringer of light. You're the serenity. You're the beacon I'm looking for. But like, oh gosh. Okay, so here's the other thing. People see the light in you because it's something that they need or that they want or that they, right? Like they could have their own darkness or sadness in them, but they see the light. It's almost like you feed others with light, but nobody feeds you. Nobody takes the time? Gosh, it's kind of like nobody takes the time to even consider. I don't really want to say, to even consider that Pisces might have their own sadness, that Pisces might have their own aches and pains and sorrows here. What most people misunderstand about you. Well, geez, I want to say they're going to chains, bondage, and release. She who surrenders. I don't know. I feel like people misunderstand you a lot. And maybe there's something kind of like whimsical and fairy-like to me of her in this picture. And maybe you have that beacon of light energy, and it's almost kind of blinding. That's the only thing people see. And because it's nice to see, it's nice to look at, so they just don't want to look past that. A lot of people too could misunderstand. Sorry. Oh my gosh. It was like something right into my throat. I don't think I've ever had that happen in a reading. Not like that. Okay. Now, where did the thought go? It was almost like it was interrupted. That was weird. I've never had, like, I was forced to stop talking and now it's gone. Whatever is channeled was gone. All right, well, then let's move along. Okay, how this affects you in relationships. She who waits, patience, waiting, and determination. So it's something here, like, based on how the cards are coming out, the area that Spirit is touching on here, it's like waiting for someone to see like the depth in you, waiting for someone to see that, like, you know, it's not all light and shiny and happy, and that, you know, I have feelings, I have sadness, I have, yeah. So you wait. What is your untapped potential here? Calm, stillness, purity, and quiet. And then maybe because of this, like, right? This is who you really are. I hope, like, whoever I'm picking up on, I hope you're okay. Like, I really want to put that. I do have something at the bottom of the description in the video. If you need any sort of resource, if you're feeling really low, just like some of the images that are coming in with this, like, this is someone who, to me, could be showing up to work and be quite jovial and friendly and happy, and everyone just looks forward to seeing Pisces. And then you get in your car, you get on the bus, and you head home, and you could not feel more alone. You know, and it's interesting because the untapped potential here is this stillness. It is to find purity in yourself in the stillness, to find the purity of you. All right, what's the underlying? She who changes, transformation, change, and enchantment. So going through changes here. You could be going through some pretty major changes, and people, like, these could be affecting you, how you feel. You could feel, well, honestly here, I mean, sadness, solitude, silent withdrawal. It's like pulling back, not saying anything. Oh, okay. You could even be pulling back from people. I don't know, but people, maybe people think that, I don't know, you could even be someone who deals with depression, like struggles with depression, and you hide this. And it just, you wait. You're determined. You're patient and determined to wait while you silently withdraw. Wait for what? I'm interested, like, is it wait for someone to see your light? Is it, I don't even know that it, not to see the light. They already see the light or something. But the untapped potential has something to do with the quiet in a period of withdrawal. Who you really are. What do you need to release? There's something here inside you that needs to come out. There's some type of sadness here that needs to come out, Pisces. I think it's that. Or there's something that needs to come out to alleviate this sadness. Like maybe you have to say something. Maybe you have to do something. Others perceive you like light, a beacon, serenity, calm, pure. Take time to breathe out. Wow. People really perceive you as someone who has your emotions, like emotionally I'm going to touch on a few different areas. So emotionally, they see you as kind of like a bright little ray of sunshine. Someone who kind of, you know, maybe even has a bit of mindfulness practice here with taking time to breathe out. Someone who knows when they're feeling overwhelmed and can step away. Maybe you doing that. Like maybe, I mean, I always feel like Pisces is probably the one sign that has the roughest go on planet Earth. Not that we don't all have rough goes, but I really feel like Pisces is one of the signs that has the roughest go on planet Earth, because Earth is 3D and Pisces is so ethereal. So you are the light. Because you are so ethereal, it's an energy that is not easily and always encountered on Earth. So people will be drawn to it, and it's the first thing they see. It's the first thing they see, and it's the first thing they remember about you. But I want to say there is some sort of recognition here with take time to breathe out, that you do need to step back sometimes. People recognize that you are the light. So I don't want to say that people don't recognize that you go through periods of solitude. Because I do think people will recognize that you need a minute here sometimes. You know, Pisces, I feel like too, is the most empathic sign. So you absorb energies. But now what people most misunderstand about you is surrender. I don't think you ever give up. So here's that. Like, I don't think you ever really actually give up. Even if you have really down times, you never give up. So chains, bondage, and release. Let's see. I want to see what comes out with this, because that's interesting. Work through your fears. And what do you need to release? You're looking at what you need to release right now. That's who you are. It's like you're asking yourself this question. What do you need to release? Why are you sad? Why are you withdrawn? This feels like like I'm hitting you guys in a really interesting period here for you. Well, I think there could be something here that you are bound to, that you may not know how to release, or there's a fear about releasing it. And that could be kind of like why you've pulled away. She's holding, what is she holding? She's holding like a letter. There could be kind of like, I don't know, like a love or something like that you're releasing, or your fears about love. What a deep, deep reading. How this affects you in relationships. Wait. Patience, waiting, and determination. Now, I kind of feel like people maybe wait for you. But I don't know that I feel like this is almost like a determined, like, don't wait for me. The look on her face. What's the card that comes with it? A new start is coming. How this affects you in relationships. So, well, maybe. You're patiently waiting for a new start. You were determined. You're kind of pulling out, well, it's funny, I was going to say the Scorpio, like the kind of like the death and rebirth, the abundance, and then the pulling back, and your untapped potential is stillness and purity in the quiet. Listen, he's not coming by for you, and he's not coming by for me. He's coming by for Larry because there's a lot of bird activity, and he's watching it there. I put the chair there for him by the French door so he can look out the class at the bird feeder. But then when it gets quiet over there, he wants to come over here. Yeah, I know. I know. You know, you're not doing this for anybody but you. You want a better view of the window. I know this, but you can't get comfies. We're in the middle of something. Okay? Yeah? Why don't you, if you want to look out the window, why don't you come over here and look out the window? Come over here and look out the window. Yeah. Go over there and look out the window. Give me some on my table. No, you're sitting on the cards. Okay. Oh, yes. Everyone look how handsome. Okay. Now we do flying pussycat. Woo! Flying pussycat. Yeah, look. You see how close you are to the bird feeder now? There you go, Mr. Flying Pussycat. All right. I'm going to pull a card out for this untapped potential of finding calm in the stillness and the quiet. Luck is on your side. Well, that's interesting. Where did that come from? Your untapped potential. I want to say it's feeling like luck is on your side. Like, untapped potential is timing. Maybe it's timing. Your untapped potential here is timing. So when the timing's not right, you know that's not, luck isn't on your side. So if you need to withdraw, be silent. It is to find the purity in the quiet. To find the meaning in the divine timing. North Node, step out of your comfort zone. Reverse behind that is nothing will come of this situation in the reverse. Step out of your comfort zone, going into your North Node. I don't know what your comfort zone is here. What do you need to release? Maybe this is what you're figuring out. What do you need to release? This is who you really are. Sadness, solitude, and silent withdrawal. Maybe it's being withdrawn. People, I don't know. People could also, okay, so here's the thing. People could think that you've just surrendered to life and fear holds you back. That's what they misunderstand. They know that you're the beacon of life, that you've taken, and that you take time to kind of like exhale, to reground yourself, to rejuvenate your energy. They perceive that, but they misunderstand that they think that you just surrender to your fears, that you're too afraid, so you don't. That's a misunderstanding. I'm thinking that the perception is correct. Doesn't have to be. Who you truly are here is someone who is sad in solitude and wanting to release something. The Lovers. Oh my God, the Devil. That's interesting. Okay. What people misunderstand about you. Wow, the High Priestess. Oh, damn. This is all major arcana so far. Okay. How this affects your relationships. Oh, the Four of Pentacles. It's just the status quo. Nothing growing, nothing shrinking. Just keeping balance. And then your untapped potential is the stillness, the purity. Luck is on your side. Well, I tried to grab one, but two came. So, whoa. Seven of Swords and Seven of Wands. If there's... Okay, not if there is. There is a reason here why you find yourself in a situation of solitude. I don't know. Well, I don't want to, because for some of you, you might be, well, I'm just feeling really sad right now, Cindy, so I need to pull back. And that's totally a legitimate reason. Where I'm going with this, though, is I'm picking up something a little bit different, where it kind of feels like some of you might be just experiencing a period here of solitude and silence. Maybe that's making you sad. Like maybe there's things that you wish you could be doing that it's not happening, or things you could invest in and that's not happening. The universe is stepping up here and right now, and it is saying that the untapped potential here is that it is this period. Like you're being protected. You're being protected from something that you don't see, that you need to protect yourself from, or something that you don't see that the universe is making sure to protect you from. So luck, this is actually, luck is on your side. It's what this wants you to see, that you are actually, luck is on your side. If something's not working out, it's protecting you from something you can't see. Maybe if you could understand that, you would feel different. I don't know. These cards are so curious. Who you are. You're one of two people. Okay. You have the Lovers. You are who you are. You're either somebody's choice, or, and when I say that, like a significant choice, you could be in a relationship and that person is like, no, you are my choice. You're my only choice. Or you could be like, the relationships that surround you, people would choose you. Like, no, I would choose Pisces in a heartbeat. Pisces is my friend. Pisces is my comrade. Pisces is whatever, you know. But you are someone too, though, who does, the other way to spin that is that you are someone who makes big choices. What do you need to release? Who you are. You could, so this is interesting. You could be asking yourself, you could be pulling back because you're asking yourself if there's a partnership that you're in that you need to release, or if there's the idea of someone that you need to release. That could be what's going on there. A choice. There's a choice here that you need to release yourself from. And so, okay. Because of this perception now, right? Take time to breathe out. And you've cut the devil here with you're the light. So are you in? Are you in, or have you been in something very unhealthy here? Bondage, chains, release. Bondage, chains. Oh my God. Right? Bondage, chains, release. You're the light in the darkness. You could be in a horrible relationship with someone. I don't know. And everybody's like, this person is so dark and horrible to you. But you're like the light. So you are someone who's withdrawn because you're asking yourself what you need to release here. And the Lover's card comes up. It could be some type of soulmate connection that is just not healthy. People misunderstand. I want to say, if you are connected to something here that is dark, that is a dark relationship, that is an unhealthy relationship, and it's very obvious to a lot of people that you're the light in this. People, what they misunderstand here about you is that they may think that you're just too afraid of the unknown to release yourself from it. Or you are too afraid of the unknown and they don't understand that. And that's a fear there. It's going to be one or the other. Because the High Priestess here, what does the universe have planned for you that can't be seen? You're determined to wait for some sort of new beginning. This is how this affects you in relationships. And the Four of Pentacles is just waiting. You're just biding your time here. You're just biding your time. You know, there's a lot of different ways you could look at this. If this is an unhealthy, like let's say a marriage, you could be like, you know, as soon as those kids are finished college, I'm out of here. Or it could be, and this new start is coming. Like, you know, you could have, there could be something here, just, I'm going to pull back. And when that time comes, but you know, and that could be what, like, kind of right, what you're thinking here. You're just waiting. You're just waiting. But other people might see this and be like, why are you there? Or, oh, Pisces too afraid of the unknown, of releasing themselves from, you know, what could be next, what could be around the corner. If there's any kind of a positive future for them, if they unbind themselves from this. Or, you know, you could be in like a really unhealthy work environment. And, you know, people could be looking at you, your friends and your family, and saying, God, why do you go in there? Like, you're the only light in that darkness. Again, it's like, you know what? Could be like, I'm just gonna wait to retirement, or I put my resumes out there and I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for you're doing something. What do you need to release? Is this a question you're asking, or do you already know? And it's about the timing. I don't know. But, so now here, the untapped potential is that luck is on your side. So there's two ways I see this too. If there's something you want to do, something you want to achieve or attain, it could be almost like it's just sitting there. Right? With stillness, quiet, luck is on your side. But you may not see it if you're overly guarded. But I tell you right now, I'm looking at these cards and I see someone who's just waiting to get out, whatever that is. Seven of Pentacles is at the plan. I'm working on the plan. I'm not done with this. No, we got the tiny deck. We got the tiny deck. This is interesting. What is this question about what you need to release? What do you think you need to release? What do you think you need to release? Why is that card in there? Oh, that happens every once in a while when I'm using the two. Where is that? Oh, it's over there. This is with the other deck. The Nine of Pentacles. It's the offshoot. It's not part of this deck. We've got the Ace of Cups and the Lovers. Oh, and the Nine of Pentacles. This like is the unexpected because it's from a different deck. This is a hard reading because if this is someone that you love, they may be involved in something very dark. And there may be unhealthy habits here. And I kind of want to say it doesn't matter how much you love this person. You're sitting here thinking like, I think I need to be like on my own. Then, okay, so then the devil. So I was just quiet because I'm just sitting there and I'm contemplating and I'm just sitting in it. Like, it's such a big reading. I'm just sitting in it. How others perceive you. So the light with the devil. Take time to breathe out. The light. Or they see you in this bondage. Whatever the bondage is, I don't know, it feels like a relationship. The Emperor. Wow. The Emperor and the Devil, that's some toxic shit. I mean, that is like a very controlling and manipulative force in your life. You need a break from that. This is how people perceive you, needing a break. Now, maybe you've already extricated yourself from something and you need a break from that. What people don't understand here, I want to look at each one of these individually. Chains, bondage, and release. The Ace of Swords. No, you've released yourself from something. You're taking a second here to catch your breath. You're taking a second here to catch your breath. What people don't understand is that you are free. So if you're in something that's unhealthy, you could go anytime. You're free to do that. That's a misunderstanding, or it's misunderstood about you. Working through your fears. Oh, the Seven of Wands. Defensive and protective. But why? It's not because you're working through your fears. You're taking a second here to catch your breath. And then the High Priestess. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the Two of Wands. This is almost like building up your momentum towards your dreams here. Wow, this is such an interesting reading. You could be anywhere in what I described this. You could be someone who is contemplating leaving something very unhealthy. People recognize that you're the light in this. That this is not a good situation for you. This is not a good relationship. When you do come to the choice or decision to leave it, you're going to need a minute here. You may withdraw from everybody. You may withdraw from everyone. And why? Because you need a second here, like to catch your breath. You need to kind of like build up your energy. Build up your energy. The universe it's almost like people may think that you leave it up to the universe. The universe has more control over you than you have over you. No. How this affects you in relationships. Okay, a new start is, you're getting your balance here. You may even be saving your money. The Four of Pentacles. Oh, the Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. Okay, I feel like too, for some of you, this is saving enough money to have a new start. Because you're sitting in a position right now where it's not going to work out for you if you do anything. So the only thing you can do is sit still. And you recognize this. It kind of like plagues your thoughts. Patiently waiting, determined. Reminds me so much of my Libra friend. Anyways, I've mentioned her before. When she met the man that she ended up marrying, who she's divorced from now, he was on his antipsychotic medication when she met him and didn't know he was on it. She didn't know that he was schizophrenic and a few other things. I think he was schizophrenic and bipolar. And then once they got married, he decided to come off his medication. So she was living with a madman, literally living with a madman. And she didn't have enough money. And it was just getting worse and worse and worse. And then it took her 4 years or 5 years to live like that, to save enough money to get, I don't know, there's a little bit of that sitting here. And she who waits, patience, determination. I don't know, that's just a fortitude of the Page of Wands. A new start is coming. It's almost like determined to communicate. So I don't know, maybe you're going to tell somebody, come out of here. A new start is coming. The Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Empress. Whoa, holy, just a big buildup of energy. This is somebody who really knows. I don't know. This energy is impressive. I gotta say it. It's very impressive to look at this energy. Because how this affects you is you won't let it affect you in the long run. It won't affect you long term here. It may affect you right now. There's some things that maybe you're not saying to people. And I don't feel like for some of you this has to do with finance. I want to say both physical, if you've left a situation, which is actually looking more strongly like you already have, it looks to me like you're trying to kind of get your grounding, you're trying to get grounded again, likely trying to save money, and you're definitely trying to catch your breath. Take time to breathe out. I'm wondering if any of you have any respiratory problems. The King of Swords. Interesting. Could have been dealing with something legal with the King of Swords, but the King of Swords also comes up as kind of doctor energy. I think I just exhaled in this reading. Stillness, quiet, and purity. The Four of Swords and the Devil. You need to heal from the devil. You need to heal from the devil. Gosh, what was that? The Seven of Swords. Hiding and protecting yourself from this devil. The Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? The Six of Swords. Moving away from being juggled. Wow, this energy is something. Now this kind of looks like someone who was in a really unhealthy relationship and they've gotten away, or you're going to. So, depending where are you on the timeline, you get away, and then it's almost like you're healing from the devil, but also hiding from the devil. The Seven of Wands. The Queen of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Fool. You can't see love here. I don't know, that's how I would describe that. You can't see any love here. There's no love to be seen. And the Six of Pentacles The Two of Swords. And the Fool. This is kind of like, it feels like freeing yourself of maybe being overly charitable. Sitting and making that decision. Wow, that's such a big energy. Holy crap. The Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom. Isn't that funny? Because that came out. It somehow got put in this deck, but... Right? It's not... It's the teeny tiny deck I'm going to use in the extended. It came out like needing to be... Yeah, I don't know. This is so big, Pisces. Sending you lots of love and strength. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to use the Energy Oracle deck to see what cycle you're exiting and what cycle you are entering. And then I'm going to... No, yeah. Is it the... Yeah, that's right. And then I'm going to use the tarot too. And then I'm going to use the Return of Spirit Oracle deck to kind of like in a spiritual sense, ask how can you best start tapping into this untapped potential, which has something to do with taking advantage of a period of quiet. Okay. And I'm also going to use the tarot. So we're going to kind of look at it in a spiritual sense and in a practical sense. And that's what I have for you, Pisces. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.